it's Holly here from Your Past is a Gift. Okay, so today I just felt inspired to put together a whole group of videos to talk about the anger in the world. So, you keep seeing on the news these shootings and people being hurt and people being killed. So we have to understand that it starts at home with each one of us. We can't change other people, but the change starts with us when we are ready to change. And all of these videos, they've been created for you to help you do exactly that, to understand what it is that really matters in life. Because we're bombarded through the media, through the news and the magazines and the radio. We're bombarded with all this stuff. And it's a distraction. It takes us away from what is really important in life. And the truth is, there are so many angry people in the world. It's like an epidemic now. Anger is such a common thing. And that's what keeps manifesting. That's what keeps showing up in the news. That's what keeps showing up in our day-to-day lives. But we need to understand that it starts with us. When we can understand where our anger comes from, then we can change. We can change ourselves. And if each one of us took that step to look at ourselves, to look at yourself, to understand all the lies that you've created about yourself and that you've been believing your whole life about who you are. Once you can understand that, the anger is no longer needed. Because we become angry when we're made to feel worthless, when we're made to feel that we're not important, when we're made to feel that we don't matter and that we're not good enough. All of these feelings take us away from who we really are, because we want to shine bright. We want to matter to someone. We want to feel valuable to someone. That's why we're here. This is what matters in life, that we're connected. We connect to others. We feel connected. We give our love and we feel that others love us. We're appreciated for who we are, for our place in the world. And when we grow up and we go through life and we're not made to feel any of these things, then we grow up angry. Because that's not who we are. We are not worthless human beings. We are not unimportant. We do have value. We do matter. Each and every one of us out there. No matter what you've been through and no matter what you believe of who you are, you have value. You have something to contribute to someone else. It could be just one person that may be affected by who you are and what you have to give. But as long as we keep looking at ourselves as being worthless and not good enough and not important, and we feel that we have no value, then we always hide behind that. We're too afraid to step out and to make contact with others and to connect to others. We're too afraid because they're going to see who we really are, who we think we really are inside. This person that has no value, that isn't good enough. They're going to see that. And that's not the truth of who you are. That is what you were made to feel as a child. You're made to feel all these things about yourself through events, circumstances, things that people have told you, the grown-ups around you. They've made you feel this way. And when we feel this way is when anger steps in. We become angry because we don't want to be unimportant. We don't want to be worthless. And we don't want to feel that we're not good enough in any way. That's not our true nature. Our true nature is to connect to others and to give to each other of who we are. I'm not talking about giving things, material things. I'm talking about giving of who we are to another person, giving our time, our kindness, our compassion, an ear to listen to someone. You know, so many people out there that really want to talk to someone, they need to talk to someone, and there's no one there to listen. They have no one. You could be that person for someone else. So I want you to think about all that today, to think about the state of the world, because it can only change one person at a time. As we each understand our place in the world, our value, our worth, that we can begin to change ourselves. When we can do that for ourselves, then the world will be a different place, where we don't need to be expressing anger all the time. We don't need to be expressing sadness. So many sad people in the world that feel that they have no place in the world. There's no point getting up in the morning because nobody cares if they're there or not. So many sad people. Or so many people afraid to go out into the world because they're going to be hurt, because that's all they've known in their life. But I'm telling you that we are here for each other, and that's what all these videos are for, to help you take that first step for you. Once you can start to see your value, your worth, and that you are good enough just as you are, without any diploma, without any house, without a fancy car. You're good enough just for who you are, for what you have inside to give. It's already there. You don't have to acquire it. You don't have to buy it. It's inside of you. It always has been. Who you are. All right, my darlings. I love you guys. So the next series of videos are going to be talking about anger. Anger in the world, anger in you, and how you can start to turn that around and start letting go of that anger. But you need to understand where that anger came from. Where did it come from? Because until you can understand that, the anger will never leave. It will keep showing up for you. All right, my darlings. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.